Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to talk about the latest feud between Nollywood actress Angela Okorie and Mercy Johnson Okoji. Now, I don't think anybody wants to get into Angela's bad side. I don't even think anybody is praying for Angela to see them in their dreams, because Angela will call you out with her full chest, whether we believe her or not. I mean, Angela has been online lately, calling out her colleagues. I think she's seen herself as the truth teller, her own version of the truth, by the way, and she is telling it and she is singing it out loud and clear. Now, for some of you who don't know Angela is a very renowned Nollywood actress. She has acted in so many movies. She has won so many awards. Even before she got into acting, Angela was into modeling. She is very beautiful, and she kind of had, if anybody remembers Delta Soup, then she was one of the Delta girls, and you know that those girls are very, very pretty, and Angela was a Delta girl for a very long time. She got into Nollywood, she started acting, and she also dived into music. So Angela recently, now what she does mostly is music. She's released so many songs and I think an album, and she's doing quite well for herself. So in 2019, Angela got into I think armed robbers attacked her car. She was shot at several times, and she had so many gun pallets, on her head. She was wearing wig, which I think, according to what they said, was what saved her, because it was that kind of gun that the bullet would just scatter and spread. So some of the fragments was lodged on her head, and then she was taken to the hospital. Now, when Angela was in the hospital, her friends then, Anita Joseph and Uche Elendu, they came to visit her, and according to Angela, they made secret video of her during that vulnerable time of her life, and the two of them posted the video online, which Angela felt was too, I mean, they shouldn't have done that. They did not get her consent before posting that video, and that robbed Angela in a very bad way. So since then, Angela just feels that the whole world is against her. She has called out Uche Elendu several times, Anita Joseph several times. She has been on this, when you're betrayed, once you're betrayed, I think it's very, very difficult for you to, especially betrayed by very close friends. It becomes very difficult for you to trust anybody. Even somebody looking at you sideways, you would think that person is after your life. So Angela, since then, she has been on social media calling out people. I think she just feels that God gave her a second chance to tell the truth, whichever truth that is. Now, after that, there was a Nollywood actress, Sonia Ogiri, in 2020 or 2021. She called out Mercy Johnson Okoji. According to her, Mercy Johnson, she was an actress, and she used to be all this worker pass actress, and then Mercy Johnson was very hot on set. So she said that Mercy Johnson kind of approached so many producers and said that she doesn't want to work with her. Let's say in a movie set where Sonia, maybe it's just few scenes that Sonia will be given to play on that set, but Mercy Johnson looking at her thinking, oh, she's, according to what she said, Mercy Johnson felt she was kind of dirty, or she don't want to be around her or something like that. And Sonia said then she just had a son, she was just trying to feed her child. So Sonia, according to her, was like she just wants to get out of her chest, because she's in the US right now. She is doing well for herself, and she said she just wanted to get that off her chest, because Mercy Johnson is now a parent, so she would understand what she put her through at that point as a mother trying to fend for her kids. So Angela jumped on that post and said that, called out Mercy Johnson, basically that Mercy Johnson is a spiritual person, that they work together, and she tried her physically and she couldn't get her, and then she went spiritually, that they were on set and something happened. Honestly, I don't even remember what happened according to what Angela said, but she said that when Mercy Johnson couldn't get better physically, she went spiritually. Now, Mercy Johnson is a very popular Nollywood actress. Mercy Johnson is one of the beloved, actresses because she's very versatile. Mercy Johnson can play the maid, she can play a very high class girl. Like, Mercy Johnson is that method actor that can get any role, she can interpret any role. So producers are always very happy to have Mercy Johnson on their sets, because just by that name, anybody that sees Mercy Johnson on a poster would want to watch that movie, because you know that you're going to get a very good acting from her. Regardless of the storyline, you're going to enjoy her acting. So Mercy Johnson was hot. She really was hot. So when Angela said that, people started looking at Mercy Johnson sideways. Now, before then, Mercy Johnson married a married man, her husband, Okorie. Okorie was formerly married with children. So when the first wife realized, because according to the first wife, she didn't even know that Okorie, her husband, was going to marry Mercy Johnson, that she just woke up one day, the husband told her that he was going to Nigeria, and before she knew what was going on, she saw wedding pictures of her husband and Mercy Johnson. The lady came out, cried out at that point. She said the husband, she didn't know what was going on, that people should help her because she's helpless with all, I think she had 4 kids at that point, or 3 of them, that she's helpless, that she didn't know what happened, that she's trying to even get Mercy Johnson to tell Mercy Johnson that the person you married is a married man, and she doesn't even know how the two of you got together and even married. According to her, Mercy Johnson blocked her everywhere. Before you know what was going on, she said even her kids, the Okorie was not able to provide for the kids because Mercy Johnson just made everything difficult, because she called Mercy Johnson woman to woman to tell her that you married my husband. So since then, honestly, we've not heard anything about Mercy Johnson's co-wife, because maybe they got divorced or something like that. But Okorie and Mercy Johnson have moved on. They've had 4 kids. Okorie is now into politics, and Mercy Johnson is still wasking strong in her career and everything. So we thought everything was okay, because when Angela called her out, then they kind of settled what was going on. Now, we're just sitting there minding our business. Angela has always been that person that will call everybody out. When Junior Pope died, Angela was on the forefront of calling Zubi, Nollywood actor Zubi Michaels, because Zubi and Junior Pope were very good friends. And I think Angela and Zubi, the 3 of them were kind of friends. But according to Angela, Zubi Michael was actually the best man for Junior Pope's at his wedding. He was the best man. So you could imagine somebody being a best man. They have to be that close. According to Angela, something happened, or Zubi was jealous of Junior Pope, because even at that point when Zubi was Junior Pope's best man, Junior Pope was bigger than Zubi. So Angela was insinuating that Zubi did something to Junior Pope, and Junior Pope's career faded, or he was kind of bashing Junior Pope. We don't know what actually happened, because Angela would just call you out, but she will not kind of give you the main gist of what was going on. So according to her, something happened, and Zubi Michael and Junior Pope kind of fell out. Now, when Junior Pope passed, everybody was kind of wishing RIP, sending messages, sending condolences, and his best man, Zubi Michael, did not send any condolence visit or messages to the family, or even post his pictures online. So Angela came out and started bashing Zubi Michaels, saying that Zubi is anybody to Angela is into juju and everything, saying that Zubi is into juju. Zubi cannot post Junior Pope because he knows what he did. That, Angela came strong at Zubi Michael, and people kind of said Zubi, because it was even people asking Zubi that why did you not post Junior Pope. That was how Angela got into the whole conversation. So now, after the whole bashing, Zubi actually posted Junior Pope, saying his friend, RIP or something like that. And then Angela took the whole thing to the next level, saying that it was because people wanted him to say something. That was why he posted Junior Pope, not because he's sorry about anything that happened. Now, I'm parking Junior Pope and Zubi Michael by the side. We're just thinking, okay, Angela, that is okay. Angela decided to call out Mercy Johnson. We're just sitting there minding our business. Angela started posting about somebody a snake. She started talking about Mercy Johnson. She actually wrote MJ, Mercy J, and everybody knows the only actress in Nollywood that is Mercy J is Mercy Johnson, who is now Mercy Johnson Okorie. So she started calling her out that her mother is a witch. Like, if you have to call somebody's mom a witch, like, that is next level. It's next level, basically. Like, call Mercy Johnson a witch and all that, but don't get her mother involved. But we don't even know what's the information that Angela had that she will make her say that kind of a thing. So she called Mercy Johnson out, saying that Mercy Johnson is a witch. Mercy Johnson turns to snakes and everything. She just said a whole lot of things. Mercy Johnson had not replied, because Mercy Johnson is the kind of person that just mind her business, because I think because of the controversy of her marriage, she had adopted the no reply kind of personality. Regardless of anything that is going on, Mercy Johnson will not reply you. And Mercy Johnson has not replied Angela Okorie. Now, Angela had done, people were thinking, okay, Angela, what is this? What is the tea? Give us the tea. We want to know what happened. According to Angela, Mercy Johnson paid somebody, or kind of connived with somebody to give Angela madness. Now, so for some of you who don't know, like witchcraft, juju, and all those kind of things, according to people in Nollywood, a lot of them have all these spiritual powers, or have all these diabolical powers that they use to attack people, or let's say if you're doing well, they will attack you and all that. And Angela said that even the attack that she had, the attack that she had then, it was still Nollywood people. So she did an interview with somebody who she claimed was the person that kind of connived with Mercy Johnson, but the person decided to confess to Angela. Now, after all this drama, I think people should just listen. Angela, we need people like Angela to actually call out bad behaviors. Like, a whole lot of people have called out Mercy Johnson for one thing or the other. We know how she got married. I'm not even saying that she's guilty or anything, but if people are pointing fingers at you for certain things, regardless of how quiet you are or how much you've chosen not to reply, maybe there's an atom of truth. Maybe people are just intimidated. She's Mercy Johnson, so for her to maybe pull some strings, or just her appearance alone, maybe you're trying to get a movie and she just comes and then she get that role, you might think that she's using something spiritual. It may not be spiritual. Odie, her husband, may be tired of his first marriage and decided to get married to Mercy Johnson. Maybe he didn't approach it the way that he should have. Let's say communicating to his wife to say, I want to move out of this marriage, or I am no longer interested in this marriage. Sometimes some women play like they don't know what's happening, even when they know that the marriage is over, but that they just hold on to that hope. Maybe that was what happened. Maybe Mercy Johnson did not use any. Maybe we don't know, or maybe she is all these things that people are saying. Nobody knows what is the tea. But Angela, for the fact that she keeps calling out different people, there was a time she called out her people that was working for her. She said they used, like, Angela. Angela will call you out. Don't even do anything shady, because I think for you to do those, for you to be an Angela, for you to come out and call out people, your hands must be clean, or you must not necessarily clean in the sense of a saintly way, but you must be doing something that is legit. She calls herself the legit queen. I think maybe she doesn't have any debt, because if Angela is doing things, shady things with all these people that she's been mentioning, I think people would have brought out receipts of things that she has done, or people backing, saying that, oh, you're calling out Mr. Johnson, you've done this and you've done that. But I think people should just try to cohabit together, or to just be cordial, don't, regardless of, I don't think Mercy Johnson is going to, yeah, she was attacked physically, like she was really shot at, so I can understand the fact that, yes, she feel that people are attacking her spiritually and then even physically, so maybe she's guarded. I don't even know how to address Angela. Because Angela will call you out with her full chest, and she will mention your name, which is not a bad thing if she's actually saying the truth. Anyway, I don't even know how to address Angela, because at the end of the day, that is her own version of the truth. Mr. Johnson is not saying anything, so I don't even know what she would say, because if Angela is calling out her mother, I don't even know how she would address that. So sometimes it's better to just keep quiet. Anyway, let me know in the comment section, do you think that Angela is right in calling out Mr. Johnson and her mother, or do you think she has gone too far? Let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then comment. Let me know your thoughts on this whole thing. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.